Well, check this out here, Cody and Ann. We're standing at the base of a tree that I'm almost 6 feet tall, but this base towers over me by about 3 times my height. That gives you an example of what the winds did coming through here. 80 to 90 mile per hour microburst winds as determined by the National Weather Service earlier today at this particular site. You know, the fall color just keeps looking good out there, even though, you know, we're going to be getting pretty much past the peak pretty soon. But I got some great photos that we'll be showing from some of you during our 5:30 hour.
Exciting. Nice. You know, I just can't get my outfit right these past couple of days because I'm not expecting it to be as warm as it's been. I don't know. I just think fall, chill in the air. And
well, tomorrow I would recommend something that you'll be comfortable in outdoors because it's going to be feeling more like early summer.
If they let us sit at the desk the whole time, you and I could rock shorts and see no one would know. It'd be a little secret.
We used to do that in the old days.
Yeah. Whole days have passed. That's all right. We'll take it though.
Okay. See this area right down here? Got kind of like a little bit of a hooking effect. This means here over westernmost sides of Schenectady County, this is the possibility where we could be looking at a tornado perhaps touching down. Now you can see a lot of lightning, cloud-to-ground lightning here building with the storm as it's coming out of Montgomery County. Now that doesn't mean you can't see peak color in some areas this weekend. You can see it if you head up into the Adirondacks. You can also see it down in parts of the Catskills. It'll be peaking probably Monday in some of the higher terrain of the Catskills. But even around a good chunk of the rest of the area, such as here at Thatcher State Park, the color is running at about 50%. So there's certainly some good color to be seen just about all over. We're live at Thatcher State Park. Now let's head back to the studio. Got a little funny story for you tonight. I went out for a little ice cream in between the 6 o'clock and the late news here. And a woman came by on a motorcycle and she blew me a kiss. And I said, well, what's that for? And she goes, for not screwing up the weather this weekend so we could go out riding and enjoying the fine weather.
Nice to see that kind of appreciation.
Yeah, I guess last weekend they were a little disappointed with the rain on the 4th of July. So anyways, glad that we could please everybody with the nice weather this weekend. And we've got a very tranquil evening out there now. You like this one?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like the pine.
After all, it's all about that nice pine smell, isn't it?
The rest of the area right now, we're not dealing with any storms, but conditions are primed in the atmosphere to allow the activity to blossom as we work through the next 2 to 3 hours. And you can see the activity continue to grow off to the west of us. So we think with time, we're going to see the storms moving into the local area and definitely be alert for these storms perhaps reaching severe limits as we continue to progress through the evening. Again, that tornado watch in effect until 11 o'clock tonight. The tornado is probably, or at least the circulation of it, if it is indeed on the ground, is right back in this area here. I'll come back and kind of point it out here in a moment, but here it is right in this area in the northeastern part of the county. So again, it's rural up here, but nonetheless, there are certainly homes here, and you want to seek shelter from this particular storm now as it continues to move to the east at 30 miles per hour. Even if, as we said, if it's not an actual tornado, the winds are probably damaging with this storm. 60 miles per hour, quarter-size hail, continuing to move off to the east. So again, here's the areas that we want to watch, obviously along 88, and then you head up into Delancey, Duanesburg. In the meantime, let's focus in on tomorrow. The record is 82 degrees and a very good likelihood that we are going to hit that 82-degree mark. And if we could go a degree above it, obviously it'd be a new record. We're going to be in that neighborhood, that's for sure. Again, as we noted, lots of clouds out there today, and despite those clouds, the temperatures still were pretty warm. We're looking at the cloud cover that's around the region due to a stalled out frontal boundary now. There is a disturbance to our north. It's indicative of those brighter white clouds. That's going to help lift the boundary northward tonight. And the showers, for the most part, will stay away from the local area. There were just a couple around today, but that disturbance that's to our north here, you can see the rain just starting to come into play. And this is tracking more east than southward. So from the Adirondacks northward, that'll be the best chance of rain tonight. And anything south of that would only be isolated. So we're looking at what is going to be a pretty nice setup for tomorrow as that warm air comes surging in as this front lifts northward over the course of tonight. And by warm, we're meaning Indian summer-style temperatures, as we just talked about, getting up to perhaps record levels across the area.